Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Dan Good Show. I am one of your hosts, Dan, and joining me is our creative director, my dear friend, Will. Will, how are we doing?
Well, good, my friend. How are you?
I am wonderful. It's wonderful to continue recording with you. Inside Baseball, if you're on YouTube, we're wearing the same clothes. If you didn't notice, now you know. If you noticed, mind your business. We're just trying to figure out how we can get a little bit more podcast feeds in, just build it out a little bit more, get a little bit more content going, and truthfully giving us a couple more opportunities to talk about stuff. So we just finished our Tears of Metal review. If you're a loyal Dan Good Show Dusty Vole subscriber, follower, that is up on YouTube and podcast services everywhere. We went really long on that, and I really enjoyed the conversation. We dived into that really well. So
I think when a game's in an early access, there's a lot to talk about, because it's obviously not just about the game; it's about what the future of the game could be. So
yeah, it is, and it is cool to do that, to kind of like hypothesize, because you actually have that opportunity because it's actively in development still. So yeah, it's pretty neat, but really good review. Make sure you check it out if you haven't checked it out already. If you have, thank you. Much appreciated. Today's topic, not a review at all. The episode title, pretty sure we're just going to leave it that way for the YouTube thumbnail, is What the Fuck September. And the reason for that is because the disparity in video game releases between the month of September and specifically the month of November are gross. So as everybody knows, GTA 6 is coming out in November, and everybody is clearly hiding from it. I initially said there were only 2 games releasing in the month of November, and I was corrected. I forgot about the remaster of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, which is a game that I played on GameCube literally 20 some years ago. Did you ever play that game, Will?
I've never even heard of it.
Okay. It's pretty fun. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
But it is a remaster of like a Street Fighter style. It's like Mortal Kombat, but with like Godzilla monsters.
Sure. Well, I think by the way things are going, we'll be having an episode out in September saying what the fuck October.
Sure.
Because that's also looking packed.
Yes. So our mission today for this podcast episode, and I polled the internet. We got some good responses again. Thank you once again for some excellent responses. Our mission today is to figure out what games we can take out of the month of September and put them into November in a way that quote unquote saves these games. Because I looked at this, the reason I wanted this topic this month, I looked at the releases coming out in September, and I was fearful for the devs whose games weren't going to sell the way that they need to sell. So that's our, so we're gonna video game industry armchair what could be done differently, because I like October is
all
packed.
Of our expert knowledge.
That's right. That's why I said armchair. We're gonna armchair it. But I really like, I look at how many games are releasing on the same day, not just like next to each other, but on the same day, trying to avoid GTA. And I'm like, it's not going to go well. And a lot of these games are really cool. I want these games to do well. I want these devs to do well. And I'm fearful for it. So maybe if there's a delay, you can thank us, right? Because I already saw one of these games got moved up. I don't know if you saw that Onimusha actually got moved differently into September, but they moved the date, but not out of September.
October.
No, it was just later in September, and they moved
just
it.
later. Okay.
Yeah, they moved it like a week or 2 up. I don't know. So, really quickly, I'm gonna go through at least the games that stood out to me that are releasing in September, and then we're gonna talk about the games that are interesting to us, because not every one of these games that I put in is games that like I would necessarily play, but I know that they're games that people have eyes on. So we'll talk about the games that are interesting to us, and then Will and I will have a nice back and forth figuring out where we can pluck some games into November in a way that they don't die because GTA is coming out, but they don't die because 4 other games are releasing around them. So that's our objective for the episode. So we're just going to do this in chronological order for September. On the 2nd, Moonlighter 2 hits 1.0 everywhere. That Moonlighter 1 was really good. It's been in early access for a little while. I think the 1.0 is gonna be impressive. Nice, interesting art style from 2D to 3D switch there.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it looks really cool.
Yeah. One of the most egregious days, I think, is literally the next day, September 3rd, which has Blood of the Dawnwalker and Orbitals releasing on September 3rd. On the same day, we have former Witcher devs making a very interesting vampire RPG. And we have what Gianni described as a haze-like game with Orbitals.
Yes.
And I love that. Yeah.
I will say with those two games, like we've been trying to say about GTA, what we're going to be saying about GTA 6 is these two are at least quite different
for sure
what they're trying to do.
For sure.
So it's not the worst that they're releasing on the same day, but it'd been nice if they're a little bit separate, eh?
Yeah. Well, and as we'll see, there's literally the following day, it doesn't get any better. So on September 4th, we have Onimusha, which moved up to September 4th. It was already later in September, and they decided to stack it against NBA 2K27, which, again, to your point, Will, totally different games. But we're literally talking about between September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we have Moonlighter 2, Blood of the Dawnwalker, Orbitals, Onimusha, NBA 2K27. 5
pretty wild, right?
Pretty high profile games releasing in 3 days. In 3 days. We move a little bit. We kind of take a breath, I think, after that. It's really those 3 days in September. I think that's Labor Day weekend for the
short
US. Yeah.
Not a long breath.
Yeah. So we have Valheim releasing in 1.0 on the 9th. I hope I don't offend Valheim players. I'm not a Valheim player, but it kind of feels like the Viking version of Power World, just that survival RPG. Oh my god, am I going to make people mad?
I feel like that.
I'm so sorry. It's not a diss. It's not a diss. I've just played some Palo.
It's just survival Vikings, really. It's got quite a lot of interesting. I played it for a little bit. It's got quite interesting creation stuff, like crafting and things.
Yeah. I've seen some people do some cool stuff.
It's interesting. I'd be interested in playing it at 1.0. So
that releases on the 9th. Then we move on to the 15th. Got Marvel's Wolverine, which I'm still gonna play. Still looks a little weird, but honestly, I'm so engaged in the discourse now, because now that we're starting to see more of the game, I think a lot more opinions are coming out on the game, and they're not all necessarily positive, which I know maybe Insomniac or PlayStation might be sweating that a little bit. To me, it actually makes me want to check it out more, because I'm really getting to a point where I need to see this game for myself. Like, I need to play the 10 to 20 hours, whatever that is, because I don't know what it is. It's not showing.
You're going
to
come out of it saying it's good. I don't feel like it's going to be a bad game.
I don't either.
I don't think the trailers are doing it justice.
And that's kind of why I feel like I really need to dive in at this point. Like, I don't want to see the game again. Like in terms of a showcase type thing. I don't want a PlayStation showcase later this month that's like, here's 20 more minutes. Like, I don't think that's going to help. I think I just need to dive into it, make an educated opinion. So Marvel's Wolverine on the 15th. 2 days later, September 17th, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. And previews just came out for that. And it's like, this is goaty.
Pretty good.
This is goaty, which is crazy. Then we take a short breath. We take a week off. We go right back into a double whammy. And this is a double whammy. So September 24th, we've got Silent Hill Townfall and Control Resonant. Control Resonant, I specifically want to call out because that is the one in our report card episode, our last episode. More people brought up Control Resonant being their most anticipated game for the rest of the year than any other game. And I was kind of blown away by that. And it's paired with another excellent looking Silent Hill game. Silent Hill's been on a run lately.
This Silent Hill this is the most interested I've been in a Silent Hill.
The first person really horror is doing it more for you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks really cool. Silent Hill 2 remake
is good. Oh, Resonant.
It looks amazing. It looks so good.
Really good. That's almost a game I don't need to see any more of as well. Like, you've sold me.
Yeah.
I don't need to see any more. Give it to me.
Yep.
Just give it to me.
Totally agree. And then on the 29th, not as comparable of a double whammy, but I still think people would be surprised by how many eyes are on both of these games. So on September 29th, we've got Minecraft Dungeons 2 and we've got Toem 2. So that's the last of the high profile stuff that I have. I left a spot for honorable mentions. Will, do you feel like I missed anything? Is there anything else that you'd like to call out?
I don't think so. Okay. I think we've already gone through such a list of games.
I feel like I missed anything?
There could be anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's more stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like we'd be listing off so many different games. I feel like these are the ones for me and you that are like, these are the standouts. These are the ones we're thinking about. I'm particularly looking forward to Minecraft Dungeons 2, Toem 2. So literally the two that you were like, these are low profile.
They're
I don't
your
know.
high profiles.
I think Minecraft Dungeons 2 is going to sell like hotcakes. Like I think the first game sold really well.
I think so.
Resident looks wicked, and I'm actually fair. I mean, I'm going to get Orbital as well at some point. I'm fairly interested in Blood of the Dawnwalker too.
Yeah,
and that's because I just played Witcher 3 this year.
Right.
So for me, I'm kind of like, if these are ex-Witcher guys,
yeah,
it's vampires.
Yeah.
Pretty
the last
cool.
story trailer I thought was pretty interesting too, because it looks like we're going through time periods. Like we'll I mean, obviously with vampires being immortal, it appeared to me that the story stretches over a very long period of time, which is interesting to me. Blood of the Dawnwalker is definitely one I want to check out, but it's also one where I feel like it's going to be a really big RPG that I just don't have the time for right now. But as you said, like you're in that headspace right now, having just finished Witcher 3. So I feel like you rolled credits on that at like the perfect time to then like move into what some of those devs are working with. So if you do pick it up, I'll be very curious on your thoughts.
I finished The Witcher 3 and its DLC. And then after how many years, they're like, hey, we're releasing another DLC.
Yeah.
Which is just wild.
Yes,
yeah. That
really
was
cool.
I mean, I'd heard rumors about it, but
yeah,
the idea that I get to revisit that game again, weirdly, after even over 100 hours, I'm really excited.
Yeah. Yeah, Witcher 3 was one that I put like 90 hours in that game in 2 weeks, because when I know, well, it was when I was still in college. And so I was just working part-time. And Renee had just finished school because she's a year older than me. And she went on a trip with her grandmother. Her family is German. And so they went on like this big European tour, visited family, and then kind of went all over Europe for 2 weeks. And it was like literally the same week that Witcher 3 released. So it's like I got home from either school or work and I didn't talk to anybody. I just played The Witcher 3 until 3 a.m. every single day for 2 weeks. So I can't do that anymore. So I hope to get to Blood of the Dawnwalker at some point, but I'm trying to behave about what games I can realistically play.
What's on this list that is picking your fancy? What's taking your fancy here?
So the two big ones for me is going to be Marvel's Wolverine, because I'm just like I love Insomniac, so I'm very invested in Insomniac. I love Marvel, but like I'm just so fascinated by the rollout of this game. I really am. Even if I come out and I'm disappointed, I don't really think that I will be. But no, I'm just like
you just like Ben 10 boss fights. That's what you like. Have you seen that comparison online?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, there's a comparison showing. They just released this giant Sentinel robot fight.
Yes.
It's very reminiscent of like a PS2 Ben 10 game.
For sure.
Boss fight.
Yeah, it's like old school action game vibes for sure.
It's just funny. I'm only having a laugh.
Oh yeah.
Again, I think the rollout should have been proper odd with this one.
Yes.
But we all know it's going to be good. It's Insomniac.
Yeah. So I'm very, very intrigued to see just like what my actual opinion is on that game with hands on a controller. The other big one, I know I literally just said this about Blood of the Dawnwalker, but I'm probably going to be naughty with Fire Emblem. That's probably my other big one. I adore Fire Emblem. I have been playing since the Sacred Stones came out on Game Boy Advance when I was like 10. And I would just play that game for hours and hours in the car on like road trips and whatever. So I think I missed one 3DS game, and I did not play Fire Emblem Engage, which is the last Fire Emblem game that came out, because that came out after Three Houses. But otherwise, I've played all of the Fire Emblem games in between, and it is one of my favorite franchises of all time. So it will probably be one that I put 50 hours in and don't finish, as I tend to do.
Love not finishing a game.
Well, I mean, it never ends.
That's the signature Dan. Oh, I love playing a game and not finishing.
It never ends if I don't roll credits on it, right? The story lives on forever.
It lives on. Yeah.
This one seems really cool. Like the ability to play the 4 stories simultaneously is kind of crazy. Like you can essentially just like hot swap between these 4 stories. And for anybody that's not familiar with Fire Emblem, specifically Fortune's Weave, kind of a gladiator style story. Like all of these characters, all of these factions are coming together for, I forget the name of it, but like this gladiator game that the king is putting on, and whoever wins it is granted a wish. So basically whatever your heart's desire is, if you win the games, you get to do it. So there's all of these characters and these factions coming in to try to have their wish granted. And so you're playing as these 4 characters that all have their own motivations to participate in the games, which is a compelling story point for me, but I love playing Fire Emblem.
Yeah. I mean, I've never played a Fire Emblem, but that sounds really interesting. The closest I've come to playing a Fire Emblem has to be Three Houses. I thought Three Houses looked really interesting, but
yeah, I think Three Houses is my favorite.
I think I'd have to borrow it first.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd want to put the money down.
See if I can mail you my cartridge.
I would like it.
I think I have a cartridge for that one. I can't remember if it's digital or not. At some point I switched all digital. But Three Houses was really cool. The difference there is that you had to finish one of the house's campaigns, and then you would just start a new save file, where this is like your one save file can have all 4 stories in it together, which is crazy, which is how I know I won't finish it, because I want to do that, and it's not gonna happen. So those are my 2 big ones. So I just know myself at this point, and I know I don't have good behavior as a gamer.
I mean, I only joke. I feel like you do finish games. It's more.
I do my best.
You do finish games. I mean, you're taking your time on Final Fantasy, but
I just take my time in general,
and
then
that's bad.
Well, what happens is I take too much time with them, and then I get burned out, and I don't want to play them anymore. So that's where I mean, you've watched me stream games. I'm in every nook and cranny that doesn't matter, just to make sure I get all the side stuff done.
With streaming games, because I know you put down mouse PI and you put down place. That's different. Like, I feel like when you're streaming a game, I've had fatigue playing. I played Pokopia for how many months? I had fatigue. I was like, am I going to finish it? It was only, and I've said it before, it's only because you said you're never going to finish that on stream. It's the reason I finished it on stream.
Yeah.
It is hard when you're streaming a game. You feel like, oh, actually, I'd quite like to show people something else.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, once I exceed the like 2-month mark on a stream game, it's like I don't want to do the next thing.
Yeah.
It's a long time to just play one game, unless it's a multiplayer game, I guess. But I don't stream multiplayer games. So okay, so those are our big releases for September. Please let us know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube, or I realized on Spotify you can leave comments. So, which is interesting. So if you're listening or watching, let us know what games you're looking forward to in September. Because this lineup, I think this is the biggest month for the year. I mean, like, obviously GTA is what it is. Like, it's gonna sell better than anything else this month. So I don't mean it in terms of like sales figures, but in terms of quality and variety of releases, this month is bonkers. And I know we talked about October's pretty loaded too, but I don't think it compares to like how volatile some of these release days are in
I mean, when you look at Blood of the Dawnwalker, you look at Wolverine, you look at Fire Emblem, you look at a new Silent Hill, Control Resident, like this is a crazy month.
Yeah.
And I didn't even touch Onimusha or Orbital. So
I do. There's a couple in October. So we've got Rayman's Legends. That's on October 1st. I know that's a remaster, but I know that was one that stood out to you for SGF, and I think looks really cool.
Yeah. I think it's great.
Here's E-Day and Star Wars Galactic Racer on the same day in October 6th. Both of those look really good. Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, October 15th. I think that looks really good.
That looks so good.
Really good.
I'm very down for that.
A week later on the 22nd, we've got Final Fantasy Resonance. A day later, we've got the next Call of Duty. And then at the end of the month, on the 29th, we've got Phantom Blade Zero. So I think it's still a great month, but it's not the bloodbath that's
not the bloodbath this is, no.
In my opinion. So
especially when you got them releasing on the same days, like Orbitals and Blood Dawn, and
I think I had 4 different days where 2 very high profile games were releasing on the same day.
Yep.
Yes.
You do indeed.
Wild. Okay. So my first game And I am going to challenge us. I am going to have to pull up a calendar. Neither one of us actually did the challenge.
Dan messaged me probably about an hour before we started recording. He was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to give you a challenge to date these." I'm like, "Oh,
yep.
mate, I'll have to do it on the
I'm
fly.
doing it on the fly with you, man.
Idea.
I'm doing it on the fly with you." So my first pick for what we can move out of September into November that will still survive GTA 6 is going to be Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I think it being a Switch 2 exclusive and GTA 6 not being on the Switch, I'm sure it will come eventually. But I think it positions it in such a way where it does not compete with GTA at all. It is a tactics game with a diehard fan base. There's literally decades of games, just like GTA, of course, but they're such radically different games. And if you're a Switch exclusive player, you're not playing GTA. So I think Fire Emblem is a perfect choice to pull out of September, to put in November. Nintendo can still be very happy with their sales figures, especially with how like amazing the previews have been so far. So we should have also said, so GTA is out on the 19th November. And then Barbie Rewind is out on the 12th of November. You got to watch out.
Well, I don't want to be anywhere near that.
You got to watch out for that one.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered, November 3rd. Listen, if you like Godzilla, don't sleep on that game. I remember that was fun as a kid.
Week after week of bangers. God, and Bennett. No wonder no one wants to put their games in November. Shit, Barbie.
So, where I want to place Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and I'll put this in the Google Doc, that way we have a little bit of visibility and we're not on top of each other. I want Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave on Friday. Oh, I'm in August. I'm a fool. On Friday, November 6th. I think that's a nice day to release this. Cool. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Friday, November 6th.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with everything you said about it, to be honest with you. It's a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It's got a diehard fan base. I really doubt much of the people that want to play Fire Emblem are going to be like, God, well, I can't play because GTA's coming out. they'll be like, well, I'll just make time.
Yeah.
If they want to play both.
Yep.
Because it's Fire Emblem. They've been waiting for ages for a new. And well, actually, when did Engage come out?
Engage is old. I think it's like it's probably.
No, is it really?
It's probably 5 years old at this point.
Is it? Yeah. So they've been waiting. So.
January of 23. So 3.5 years.
So 3 years.
3.5 years.
Still. Yeah. It's nice for Fire Emblem fans to get a new Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
So I completely agree. To be honest with you, your picks, I was like, oh, yeah, I'd probably put majority of them. I'd move them. I mean, there's one that I'm like, no, but I'll tell you why. So
okay.
We'll talk about that.
Okay. What is your first pick?
My first pick is one that we haven't mentioned. We didn't mention this as a major release.
Where did you pull this one from?
We didn't mention this one. And I've got a really fun idea for how we could do November. So my game is the upcoming prolific 3D platformer Garfield Escape from Monday. So this got announced, I'm pretty sure, like out of the blue. And it looks like some of the animations look a bit skew-whiff. They look a bit stiff. But to be honest with you, it looks all right for a 3D platform. It looks kind of fun. I think it looks okay.
You said the announcement came out of the blue. This hit the Google Doc out of the blue for me. I have never heard of this game.
Well, Dan, let's be honest. Why the fuck does this need to come out in September? Move it to November. Bring it out on a Monday. It's called Escape from Monday. Bring it out on a Monday.
Has to release on a Monday. What's the release date now? Do you know?
Well, it was something like the 26th of September or something like that.
It's not releasing on a Monday then?
I don't think so, man.
No, get the fuck out of here. You got to release it on a Monday.
Let me just make sure for you.
Yeah.
I think this definitely can move, right? There's no reason. 24th. So yeah, 24th. Even releasing on a Monday.
Yeah.
Not even releasing on a Monday.
A Thursday?
Idea.
That makes no sense.
Dumb. So my idea
also releases on top of Silent Hill and Control Resonant.
Oh,
that's the same day.
There you go.
Yeah, nobody's
all the Garfield
playing that.
fans will be like, well, I'm playing Control Resonance. Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. So how are you saving Garfield?
It's coming out on the 9th of November. It's coming out the same. Oh no, is that the same week? Yes.
Same day?
No, what day comes?
Oh, I said the 6th. I'm sorry. Yeah,
GTA?
yeah, yeah. Okay. So you're doing Monday, November 9th.
Yeah, it's gonna come
Is
out on
the
a Monday.
I totally agree.
I love the idea that November is GTA with kids games.
Yes.
Just
With Barbie and Godzilla, and then throw
Barbie.
Garfield in there.
Godzilla's kind of not like obviously Godzilla's got an
Yeah.
adult fan base too.
Yeah.
I mean, all these things have a bit of an adult fan base.
Sure.
But the idea that these more kind of lower budget kind
Yeah.
of fun games around GTA just sounds really
Yep.
funny to me.
Yep.
Put flipping Garfield down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Releasing on the same day as Silent Hill Townfall and Control Resonant, and it's not a Monday. Blasphemy.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Tragic. It's not going to sell if it's not on a Monday. That's just dumb. No, that's my first pick. What's your second?
Okay. My next pick, with similar rationale to Fire Emblem Fortune Weave, is Orbitals. So I know you said Kay is not a huge anime fan, so you don't think that you're going to play this with her, right? Or have we persuaded her yet?
The thing is, with this one, I'm trying to recall exactly the art style. Is it more typical anime or is it more Studio Ghibli?
I wouldn't call it Ghibli. So
it's
there's
like 90s style.
It's old, yeah, it's old school anime.
Kay
so
wouldn't mind that.
So it's like in that 80s, 90s style. Did you ever watch Toonami as a kid growing up?
No.
Okay. It was like late night. It was so cool, at least in the States. I don't even know, like, I don't know what the TV differences are. But so at night, Cartoon Network would turn over into Toonami. And there was this like really cool robot. I think his name was Tom. And they just did all these like really cool cinematics. And it was literally just an advertisement for the show that you were going to watch next. But it was almost always banger animes. It'd be like Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, Inuyasha, like all of this cool stuff that was very much of like that older like 80s, 90s animation style. So this very much is, if she even like has a idea of what like old school Dragon Ball looks like, it looks like this quite a bit.
Okay.
But with like It Takes Two gameplay. So if anybody's a fan of Hazelight games, this is not made by Hazelight, but it's absolutely inspired by Hazelight games.
Well, does it come with a friend pass?
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. This genre of games is so good.
What a cool thing. Like yeah. And I love that the games are still being supported. I know that Split Fiction didn't sell as well as It Takes Two, but it still sold like almost 10 million copies. It's just It Takes Two just like exploded, and getting the Game of the Year awards, I think probably like elevated it a lot more in terms of visibility.
It Takes Two sat really well with couples.
Yeah.
I think it sat super well with couples. The amount of people I know that have been like, we played It Takes Two.
Yeah.
And one of the people in the couple don't play games. But I know, I played it. I mean, my sister played it. My sister played It Takes Two. And she doesn't really play games. I mean, when I say she doesn't really play games, she doesn't play games at all.
Okay.
So she played it with her husband, and they loved it. So
awesome. So I think if anybody is looking for that kind of experience still, because Split Fiction was last year, right? It was like summer last year.
Yes, it was last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Orbitals is releasing at a good time if you're looking for that next thing. If that thing is Hazelight style games, and like you said with the buddy pass, so cool that another team is also taking that, because that's a risk, right? Where it's like you're not like, on the one hand, you're requiring people to play co-op, like it's mandatory co-op, which I think is good. I think it's like an excellent design choice. I think it's really cool that there's games out there that require you to have two players. I think it makes for a very unique experience. I also really loved, again, this isn't Hazelight, sorry, Orbitals. Did you play A Way Out? Their title before.
I did. Yes.
I thought that was so cool. Like
it was really cool.
The way the frames would change depending on which character was more important. They would get more like screen real estate as the story progressed. I thought that was a really nice touch. So really, really looking forward to Orbitals. We will for sure be playing that one day one with my wife. However,
and you've spoken about how great it is that this thing's released in September. Let's get it down in November.
You're so right. You're so right. So I look forward to playing this day one with my wife in November.
Yes.
I think on day 1, Tuesday, November 3rd. Like a lot of games release on Tuesdays.
Okay.
So that's my rationale there.
Cool.
I do worry a little bit about it releasing so close to Fire Emblem, but I do think they're very different style games, even though they're both Switch exclusives. I do, as much as I say nobody wants to release right next to GTA, I'm trying to look at our calendar right now too. So we've got Garfield on the 9th. So I don't immediately want to go into the 10th. You know, I don't want to compete with Escape from Monday.
Dan, I don't think it's going to be an issue with Orbitals and Garfield are released a day apart. I don't think it's going to be a big issue.
But I am trying to be mindful of that. Oh, wait. Does Godzilla release on the 3rd? Releases on the 3rd. Hang on. I don't want any overlap. So hang on. Godzilla's on the 3rd. So I want Tuesday. Still going to be a Tuesday. I want Tuesday, November 24th for Orbitals.
Bastard, that was my next.
I mean, there can still be overlap. I just didn't want to be the first one to do it. That's what I got.
Sounds good to me. I think that's a better separation, to be honest, for Fire Emblem and Orbitals, because they are both the Switch exclusives.
Yeah, where it's like they're very different genres. But yeah, I think as I sat on it, I wasn't worried about Godzilla necessarily, but I was worried about the Switch economy cannibalizing itself. I didn't want that. That's the whole point of the exercise. I don't want to do that. So, Will, your game number 2. What are we saving?
I am gonna on the notes here. It has a bigger game in the middle. I'm going to switch that over.
Oh,
I'll talk
okay.
about that one last.
Mm-hmm.
So my second game is another kiddie game. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. Get it out in September. Get it out in September. It doesn't need to be there.
Okay. What's its release date?
Hot Wheels meets like Burnout Paradise / Forza Horizon. Get it in November. And I think for November, you can release that on the 27th. Oh no, wait, whoa, I'm in August. My bad.
I'm doing the same thing. I open up the calendar and I'm like, this day, and I'm like, no, that's August.
I think 26th, man.
I was gonna say, well, 27th is a Friday in November.
Oh, 27th, yeah, 27th. Then let's do 27th.
If you do the 26th, I think that's Thanksgiving in the States. A holiday release is not a bad idea.
Well, this is what I'm thinking for Hot Wheels is, right? Kids would love this for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So release it closer to Christmas. It becomes a bigger highlight. Oh, it's just come out.
Yep.
What's under the tree?
Yeah. And you know, Nintendo's not going to be doing that because they just released Mario Kart last year.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love it. So are you doing Thursday the 26th or are you doing Friday the 27th?
It's probably better to do a Thursday, is it not? Because it's normally Tuesday and Thursday. So I mean, Garfield was Monday because it's Garfield.
Yeah, I think Tuesday, Thursday, Friday seem to be the release days.
You know what? Let's just do it.
Okay.
The closer we get to Christmas, the better, I think. So let's do 27th of November for Hot Wheels. I will just say as well, I think this game looks really fun.
Yeah, tell me about it a little bit, because I feel like I remember you bringing this one up at SGF, where you really liked how this one looked. I spoke about
how the trailer looked a bit off, but it wasn't gameplay. It was definitely like they'd stitched some like cinematic stuff together.
Okay. So it was more like the editing of the presentation rather than the game itself.
I think
looked a little weird.
But it seems literally just like an open world Hot Wheels game. I could be wrong. I mean, obviously, I've not done so much research into it because it's a Hot Wheels game.
Yeah.
But my son is 2 and he adores Hot Wheels.
Okay.
So the idea that he could then mess around with me on it, I know he's very young, but he still loves watching me play Forza Horizon. So the idea of seeing some of his favorite Hot Wheels on the big screen would be really fun.
Yeah.
Really, really fun. So I'm actually quite excited.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So is Rowan at the point where he's playing games with you now?
He'll ask to play cars. He'll then sit on my lap. He'll sometimes press the accelerator. He actually knows how to do it. So he'll press the accelerator. Okay. But majority of the time, he wants to change the cars and look at the different cars. Of course, every car in my garage has a Lightning McQueen skin on it now.
Of course.
Because he loves Lightning McQueen. Yeah. But he just loves the sound of the engine of it driving and stuff. Yeah. He'll love Hot Wheels. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know that. So I've not seen, aside from the SGF announcement, I haven't looked into Hot Wheels at all. But it did remind me, because I think Forza Horizon 4 did a Hot Wheels expansion.
5 did.
5 did it. Okay. And it kind of looked similar to that. So I got like Forza vibes, but actual, like licensed, I guess.
More actually like towns and open worlds, but mixed with the tracks. It looks fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. Okay. So Friday, November 27th, I think leaning into the holiday shopping window. I like that rationale a lot.
Get my kids' games down there. They deserve to be down there.
Sure. That's fine. Okay. My next choice. I've got Boos and Hisses in here from my co-host Will. Is it because this was like, is this a game that you're really looking forward to, or is this a game that you thought was like easy to move?
You explain yourself, and I'll give my rationale for why I don't think it should move.
So why it shouldn't move. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the game that I am deciding to move is Minecraft Dungeons 2. Now, a big reason for that, 2 big reasons for that, actually. I don't want Toem 2 to fail. I feel like it's a game. I feel like Toem 2 could also really appeal to kids. Of course, not to the same level as Minecraft. Minecraft is its own entity. It has been for 15 years or whatever. Like all the kids are interested in Minecraft or Roblox. But I Toem 2 just looks so wonderful, and I want it to get a little bit of space. I want any indie game that's releasing to kind of have like a little bit of a window where they can own the conversation, even if the conversation is a weekend. Just anything for an indie game. So I want Toem 2 to survive, and I don't think moving Toem 2 to November is the correct move.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. I think Toem 2 coming out in September is absolutely fine.
Yeah. So and I think Minecraft as a brand, much like GTA, stands on its own, where it's like if Minecraft is releasing in November, it's not going to get hurt by GTA also being in November. So let's see. What's up?
No, you say your date. Tell me your date, and then I'm gonna.
And then you'll tell me why I'm wrong.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
All right. Very good. I want Minecraft Dungeons 2. God, I spelled Dungeons wrong. Good Lord. I want it.
Dungeons.
RB Rewind is on the 12th, isn't it?
Don't want to compete with that. Come on.
No, I don't. 4th. Anything releasing on the 13th? In November. I know. I want, or maybe Barbie Rewind is the 13th. I'm going to put it on top of Barbie Rewind. I'm going to take it back my word. November 13th.
Same day?
Same day. Same day. Friday. November 13th for Minecraft Dungeons 2.
That's the unlucky number for poor Minecraft.
I didn't think about Friday the 13th. Spooky. Okay, well, tell me why I'm wrong.
So it's not that you're wrong. I think if anything, this game could be pushed back to October.
Okay.
I think the later we get with it, it's tough because there's something going on with Minecraft Dungeons 2 in terms of the content that's going to be in it. I think will affect Minecraft itself. So do we speak about leaks or not?
Sure.
You sure?
I don't know anything about it, so I mean we can give that
it's
disclaimer.
Going to be in the game, and let's do a disclaimer. Spoilers, leaks, whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of got shown some screenshots of Minecraft Dungeons 2, and it's showing a new dimension. It's showing
dimension as in a different world, or they're going to shape the shapes different.
No,
okay. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I don't play Minecraft.
Into circles. Okay.
It's actually 3D now.
Everything goes spherical. Spherical. We've got the overworld, we've got the nether, and we've got the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 3 dimensions. We are getting dimension 4.
Oh.
We're getting a 4th dimension.
Okay.
And it looks like it's got to do. I mean, how much Minecraft have you played, Dan?
Literally none.
Nice, wicked. Okay.
0. So that's why I was like, sure, talk about the leaks. It doesn't matter to me.
A few years ago, they added an area called the Deep Dark. You could mine past where you could before. You go even further down, and you end up in this big place called, I think it's called the Ancient City.
Okay.
And there's this big monument, this huge monument and everybody's like, this should be a portal, surely. This is the shape of what could be a portal. And in the
Oh,
Minecraft Dungeons 2 trailer, the first trailer showed like note blocks making some sounds and what looked like a portal opening. And there has been promotional screenshots leaked that you do indeed go to this new dimension.
that's pretty
So
cool.
it's really, I'm so excited, man.
Okay.
I'm so excited. I'm such a massive Minecraft fan. For me, this is so exciting. This is the most excited I've been for Minecraft for like 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
And so my problem is moving it is I don't know what their plans are for the end of the year with Minecraft itself.
So you think this fourth portal that's accessible in Minecraft Dungeons 2 will then translate as an expansion into Minecraft itself?
I think it could be like a really big update for the end of the year. I don't know how they're going to plan it around Minecraft Dungeons, whether they want Minecraft Dungeons to have 6 months or a year to breed. But I just worry that we get Minecraft Dungeons 2 in September, and then it comes to November, end of November, and they're like, hey, just before the holidays, look at this big update for Minecraft.
Yeah. No, I love that because it kind of gives it like almost like a live service, like synergy in a positive way. That sounds cool. When was the last time they expanded Minecraft?
Oh, they expand Minecraft like quarterly now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
like
get like
new areas
updates
to explore.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's like it was at one point, I think, every 6 months. And then they changed it to quarterly, but there's smaller updates.
Okay.
And I think there's rumors that they could be going back to the 2 big updates a year instead.
Okay.
We'll just have to see. I think this is going to be really revitalized. I mean, Minecraft's already big.
Yeah.
But I think this will revitalize it a lot as well.
Okay.
So we'll just see. I wouldn't argue November. I think it's still good in November. I'd even say it'd be better in October. There is something fishy about this game.
Interesting.
And I just hope they translate some of this stuff over because I feel like everybody's dying for this new dimension. Everybody's dying for someone new to explore in Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, if they pull that off, that's so cool. And like an interesting way to sell Minecraft Dungeons 2 by having this like what you're saying is like a very anticipated new world. Like people have been wanting it in Minecraft. I think that's an interesting way to bring it to Dungeons 2 first, to like build that momentum and then boom,
I think so.
do an that would be really cool.
Yeah, because then they can bring out the update and be like, as seen in Minecraft Dungeons 2. So if you wanna see what it's like first, go try out Minecraft Dungeons 2.
I like that. That's really cool. While we were talking, I went back and I stayed true to my word. I moved it a day. So I moved it to Thursday, November 12th. Because I think I want to, when we release this episode, I think I kind of want to put up like mock calendars of like before and after September, before and after November.
Okay.
And I really don't want to overlap games if I can help it. Because that is kind of the point, right? We've got like 4 days in September with like big profile releases. I don't want to do the same thing in November if I can help it. So while we were talking, I moved it to Thursday, November 12th. Those are my games. Will, you moved a game. You saved the best for last. What are you saving from September?
I'm changing my game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to change my game.
Okay.
So I had written down The Blood of Dawnwalker.
Yeah. You changed your mind.
But, sorry, it's Blood of the Dawnwalker. Yeah, I've changed my mind because I realized this is going to be a big RPG.
Yeah.
It probably does need space for GTA, actually.
Sure. That's fair.
I think so. I think if anything, it could maybe go in October because like it's a nice spooky game.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of RPGs in October either because I don't really call Gears an RPG.
No, it's a single player with multiplayer, and it's linear. I don't think it's RPG.
Yeah.
I mean, it's role. It's role play games can be a bit.
Yeah, the RPG term can kind of get overused, but yeah, I don't think I would agree with you. I think October would be a nice slot for that. So,
my game I'm actually going to move is giving another game a lot of space.
Okay.
Silent Hill Townfall.
Into November.
I think you can move this into a November, get past Halloween. You still got slightly spookier vibes going on. You're not quite into the festive season. I think this would fit really well in November.
Okay.
It's going to be a linear campaign, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Or whatever they're going to do with it. It's not going to be the size of GTA. People would love to play this, I think.
Yeah, I would expect probably like a 10 to 15 hour, especially with it being in first person. You know, and the
Yeah, I
Silent Hill
think
games
so.
aren't terribly long in general. So I love the pick. Where's it
I think
going?
that's a. I think it then gives Control Resonant a nice space that
Yeah.
could. 'Cause I think Control, when it first released, did Control release near something else and it didn't give it the space it needed? I feel like maybe
Ooh,
I'm
I don't
making
know.
it up, but I think it's good to give Control Resonant its own little time, and then Silent Hill
Yeah.
Townfall. I mean, Silent Hill's such a big, prolific name.
Yeah. And
But
Control's
again,
special. Like Remedy needs a win
yeah,
right now because I
I
know
love Remedy games.
they did their like FBC Firebreak game that did really bad. I
And Alan Wake
truthfully,
2 has sold 3 million now, but
it's not enough.
deserves way
Yeah,
more. It deserves
way
so much.
more.
That game is in my top 10. That
Yeah,
is phenomenal.
unbelievable game. So yeah,
So
Control Resonance needs to resonant. Excuse me, needs to hit for
I thought you were
Remedy.
trying needs to resonate.
Oh, I wish I had. Damn. All right, cancel the pod. We'll start
Took
over.
it
Hang
from
on.
you. Reroll. All right, I'm going to give you my date.
Yeah.
I'm going to nick the one that you didn't choose. 13th of
Oh,
November.
you're gonna
Put it
hit
on that Friday.
Okay.
I think that'd be quite cute.
All
Put
right.
it on a spooky day. It's a horror.
So it competes.
Yeah.
So it competes okay with Barbie. Okay.
Yeah, poor Barbie. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine. All right. So we're gonna move Silent Hill. I'm changing your title here to Friday, November. Oh, and then Spooky Vibes, Friday the 13th. I like it. I like the rationale.
I think so.
I like it.
You've got like, what is that? 5 days between itself and GTA.
Yeah.
Something.
Yes.
I think that's fine.
I think so too.
Again, it's a linear game.
Yeah, and totally different genre. Like if you still want that spooky experience, I think it's reasonable, depending on your life circumstances, of course. But like I think you could finish Silent Hill in a weekend if you wanted to. If you like wanted just like that one more hit of like a horror experience before GTA, if you're somebody that plans on spending the rest of 2026 playing GTA, of which I'm sure there's many, many people. I think you could hit Silent Hill in like a weekend and then be ready for a GTA to like clear the rest of your calendar for the year.
You could debate that they could do the silly little pre-order thing that's like 5 days early access.
Yeah.
So you get more time. If you
hate that, but yeah, it's totally.
Yeah, so do I. But yeah,
I don't love that trend, which I'm sure they'll do. Actually, I know I just moved Minecraft Dungeons to the 12th, but I could see them doing like a 3-day early access. You could start playing it on Monday, so that's something as well. Okay, I think we did it. I think we saved everybody.
I think that lets September breathe, eh?
I don't think we're going to see any news stories about games not selling well, about layoffs because games didn't sell well. I think we saved everybody. I think everything's going to go great.
Dan, thank the Lord Garfield is going to be coming out in September now.
And God thank the Lord. Absolutely outrageous that this game wasn't planned to release on a Monday. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Behind that, they don't understand the brand.
Yeah, I agree. And that's bodes poorly for its release. I hope it does well, but we'll see. Not releasing on top of Silent Hill and Control Resonant, I'll tell you that. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna give us. So this is what our calendar looks like for November, and then I will get our community picks in, and then I'll get us out of here. So we are gonna start Friday, November 6th, with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. We will then move to, we'll have a lovely weekend with Fire Emblem, and then we have to put it down because Garfield Escape from Monday comes out Monday, November 9th.
Fire Emblem's going straight down.
You have to put it down. You can't play it anymore. Following that, if you haven't started playing Minecraft Dungeons 2 on Monday because you paid $20 for a 3-day early access, thanks to Game Pass, will release on Thursday, November 12th. And then on Friday, we'll have a double hitter. We've got Silent Hill Townfall, Friday the 13th. I love that choice. And then Barbie Rewind, also Friday the 13th. I did, once again, I'm so sorry, Godzilla fans. We open this month, November 3rd, Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Melee Remastered. Godzilla, please don't come for me. Godzilla fans, please don't come for me.
They got them.
I'm an OG. I already played it, so that's why I keep forgetting it, you know? Okay, so the 13th is over. And then, even though we were trying, we avoided this week entirely. I don't know if you noticed that. Because
Yeah, but
then,
can I quickly change something really quick?
sure,
Barbie
absolutely.
released on the 12th.
Barbie
I think you
releases on
just
the
said it
12th.
released on the 13th.
Oh, it does release on the 12th.
Yeah. So I think it would come out the same day as Minecraft Dungeons.
Okay.
But it's a day.
Okay.
Yes, as you were saying,
I like
we did
that.
avoid
I
this
like that
week.
more. I like that more for Silent Hill, anyways. Then.
Yeah. So why? Because Barbie
yes.
was going to wreck it otherwise. So yeah.
Yeah, we avoided this week entirely. So GTA is going to release on November 19th. I wasn't going to do it either. Then we will move into, at least in the States, we'll move into a holiday weekend with the Thanksgiving break here, which I think is a great time to release games because you're going to have both kids and adults off. And I think that's also going to tie into your second choice really well as well. So Tuesday, November 24th, we've got Orbitals releasing. Again, I think that with like a lot of adults hopefully having a holiday break, at least in the States. Another game like Silent Hill that I think like a couple could knock out in a weekend and have a really good experience with before they go back to work after the holiday. I think it fits really nicely there. And then in that same vein, then on Friday, November 27th, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush, ending the month of November. And I think, we have like Black Friday shopping here in the US too. And so I think placing that there, perfect pickup as a Christmas gift for families. I think that's like a total knockout, excellent choice.
I mean, you can imagine it like literally Black Friday. It's already 20% off or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not uncommon for. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't happen more. But like on Steam, all the time, games will release with like a 10 to 20% discount, and they're like first week or two. I'm surprised that doesn't happen on the console front. Probably because they're still manufacturing discs, but not for long. We'll see. Okay, let's get our community picks and let's get out of here. So I will start with Threads, and the prompt was, what games from September can move to November and survive? Most people didn't give me a date because it's quite a challenge, which is why we had a whole podcast for it. But so we have Kimoy Gray over on Threads. He said Onimusha could move to November, which I do agree. Neither of us chose to move Onimusha, but I think it would be fine. I had the Time Killers pod. They said Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is the easy choice. This was a good point that we did not bring up. I think, and he said, let me finish his thing and then we can talk. We all know Ocarina of Time remake is dropping in November.
Yeah, there is that.
And I don't disagree with that at all. We did not talk about that because we were so focused on the September release dates. Because Ocarina of Time is still slated to release this year. And I have to imagine.
I've not seen anything. I can't believe we haven't seen anything.
Just that blip of a cutscene. I don't think it's going to release in December because I think they want to make the cutoff for the Game Awards. And my rationale for why Fire Emblem could exist in November is the same reason why I think they can get away with the Ocarina of Time remake going in November. So I think they did that deliberately. Then we have Jordan playing in the binaries over on Threads. He said Orbitals is his first thought. Can't imagine there's a ton of overlap between GTA 6 devotees and the 80s anime Switch 2 exclusive co-op crowd. And then he added a note shortly after that. He's like, same with Fire Emblem, honestly, like same rationale. So that was Threads. On Instagram, friends of ours now because they're mutuals, which is so nice. I love that for us. Eric, Mr. The Human Plays, said, as much as I want it right now, Fire Emblem will be completely unaffected by GTA 6. However, I would like to point out you missed the very important game coming out in September, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered.
Is that one of the reasons you mentioned it?
It's the only reason. I didn't know it was coming out. It's the only reason I mentioned it.
I had no idea.
That's the only reason it came up. And then we also had My Name is Gianni. Said, I feel like Orbitals and Silent Hill Townfall have the best likelihood to succeed alongside GTA with the least audience overlap. Couch co-op Haze-like and the 10 to 12 hour horror adventure, sign me up.
That's what I was saying.
I totally agree. And I love, I've never heard Haze-like as a genre before. And I hope Gianni came up with that.
Right.
It's quite good.
He's like,
shout out Gianni. Yeah. Shout out Eric. Shout out everybody on Threads too.
Ooh.
I think YouTube and TikTok people didn't really believe that anything could release next to GTA, so not as many responses over here, which is fine. It's quite the challenge. We have Bovarian, who said only games that I could see maybe even slightly competing with GTA is Call of Duty and NBA 2K, and said that those are typically kind of like how you were talking about with Hot Wheels, typically Christmas games that are like gifted.
Yeah.
And I actually don't think I agree, because I think those audiences are also the GTA audience. I think
also Call of Duty had a really bad year last year with Black Ops 7.
Yeah, not well received.
They need some time.
Yeah,
putting itself next to GTA is not a good idea.
Yeah, I understand like the rationale for it, but I think those audiences are too similar. And to your point, Microsoft really needs Call of Duty to hit, because it did not last year. So I think you would strongly impact the sales, because I think the same people that are looking for the next Call of Duty are the people that are eagerly awaiting GTA 6. Not all of these games have overlapping audiences, but I think like the 2K crowd, the Call of Duty crowd, like the annualized multiplayer games, like there's no Venn diagram there with GTA 6. It's just a circle. Like they're just the same people. And then we did have somebody actually on YouTube. I can't read that username. We'll say Busta, who said Hot Wheels Infinite Rush could survive in November.
Oh,
so there you go.
There we go.
So you had somebody on YouTube with you.
Someone who agrees. Get the kids game down there.
TikTok were cowards. Nobody thought anything could release. I got responses. They were just like no. So you're all cowards. But you were really nice to us on the No Rest for the Wicked review. So thank you very much for that. 100,000 views on that. It's pretty freaking cool.
Crazy.
And then the final one that I'll do is my dear friend Jordan, Cognitive Clips, on Discord, because I also put this out on the Discord. He said, I think Fire Emblem has enough of an established base, has much different gameplay, and is releasing on a non-GTA having platform to sell well regardless of when it drops. And he said, much like the Time Killers pod, he said, I also expect, like many others, that the Ocarina remake will drop in November for the same reasons, on top of being a remake for the highest rated game of all time, which I didn't realize that Ocarina of Time was the highest rated game of all time.
Sure is, yeah.
I cannot tell you how excited I am to get into that game, because I never put any meaningful time into it as a kid, because I didn't have an N64. So it was like only if I was at a friend's house did I ever see the game. And I wasn't interested in like the 3DS port. It just didn't feel like that was the way to play that game. So
I got a 3DS after that came out. So I never really got the hype for it.
Okay.
And I didn't have an N64 as a kid, so I've not actually played Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Do you think if it comes out in November, are you scooping it?
Well, the problem I have now is, do I play the original before I play the remake?
No way.
I think
there's so little time.
I know there's a little time, but
you've got to do Resident Evil Requiem. You've got to do.
I know.
And honestly, I think you've got to do Gears E-Day. And you've got to do Castlevania Belmont's Curse. You're busy. You're booked and busy.
Well, I'm a busy boy.
Not to tell you what to do, but you're booked and busy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll just wait for the remake.
I mean, I'm most of the time I'm in the old game old crowd. So I know not everybody feels that way, but frequently I'm in the old game old crowd. But that's it. We crushed it, and we're right on time, Will. We're right on time.
Was it an hour?
Yeah. We nailed it.
Look how short that is.
I know. We crushed it. So we got 2 1-hour episodes knocked out. Again, Insider Baseball, we're recording these back to back. So if you noticed, mind your business. If you didn't notice, aha, we snuck 2 episodes out in one day. We crushed it.
Did it.
Wonderful.
Not nice.
Will, I love doing this with you. I wish we could do it more than once a month, but life is busy.
Be nice.
Life is busy right now. So we'll see in the future.
Having a baby would be busy.
I know. Shocker. Although I'll be honest with you, it shocked me a little bit. Like I knew it was going to be different, but like it's more different than that I was ready for.
I don't know if it shocked me in that way. I think you just have to shift a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Priorities change a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I also wouldn't really recommend trying to be a content creator with a newborn, but we're out here. We're doing it.
We are.
Gonna keep doing it. Okay, that is our show. Thank you so much for watching the Dan Good Show. I didn't get a plug for you on the review, so I want to do that now. So obviously this is being posted on the Dan Good Show. You already know what I do. But if you've not met my fantastic co-host, the art director for the Dan Good Show, and for Gianni DeCrosta.
Yes, actually, yeah, I am. I wouldn't say I'm art director. I'd say I
gathering the Infinity Stones. Gathering the Infinity Stones. Where can people find you, Will? What are you doing online?
You will find me on Twitch at DustyVol. You will find me on Instagram at DustyVol. You will basically find me anywhere now as DustyVol.
I love that you got that all synced up.
Yes, I've been recently putting a lot of my illustrations from 2023 of games I played on Instagram. I'm currently playing Mio on Twitch. We are probably going to be starting something new in the next couple of weeks.
Is it a secret?
We are. I'm probably going to be releasing a poll so people can vote.
Oh, okay, nice.
We didn't get to do the start where we asked what's been good, did we? I can tell you now, my thing that's been good is I hit 100 followers on.
Yeah, you did. Wait,
and
do I have
insane?
Oh, I don't have Discord built into this scene. I was gonna hit the air horn on Discord, but I don't have it built into OBS. It'll take too long. I'll kill the moment.
You're fine.
So. There you go.
I'm very excited about that.
Super
I mean,
cool.
I had my goal to be it within a year. You know, so a year of streaming, maybe I'll hit 100 followers. So for it to already happen, it's been 5 months. It's wild.
Yeah,
very, very exciting.
That's very cool. I'm so happy for you because I love watching how much you're enjoying doing it, because it can be
really fun.
It can be very easy, I think, to do it with certain expectations.
Sure.
And I think that you've gone into it with such a good attitude, and you already have like such a great community where it's like, I'm not just there because you and I are already friends. I like genuinely enjoy streams.
Oh mate, that's lovely.
And like, it's so nice to have that on Thursdays while I'm working from home. I wish I could watch it days, but it's tough in the office. But it's just, yeah, I've just really enjoyed watching you. And you're so good on you're so good on the streaming tech stuff already too. Like,
oh, I don't know about that.
No, dude, you like, I mean, you've got the custom alerts, you've got the sound alerts going, you've got the scenes that you've designed yourself. Like, it's just you're just doing so good with it in such a short period of time. I'm so impressed. So yes, I am so happy for you.
Doing it because of you, Dan. You're the one who told us. You're the one who got me to do it.
So hard.
Dan, we both can't cry here.
I know, it's so hard not to just like immediately like I want to be happy without crying, and that's really hard for me.
Sure.
And I don't want to cry on camera. So
before we end, tell me something good. Yeah.
Yes, my something good that I want to do is that I, in this last month, got accepted into a new creator program that I'm really excited about and I really enjoy. And I actually mentioned it briefly as a disclaimer in our Tears of Metal review, but I got accepted into a creator program called Jester, which basically allows me to make the kind of content that I've already been making, but with an opportunity to be compensated for it, which is really cool. So I have already done like 6 videos in the last month or so and gotten a couple payouts. But I've also gotten to try a whole bunch of games, and I've gotten to, in some cases, try them early. And all of those instances, they were games that I already really wanted to play and was like going to include in videos. And so it's just been like a really cool extra element to like,
very good.
Yeah, it's just been a really nice element to, in addition to like what I already do. And I've just been really happy with it, really excited with it. So that's my good.
That's fun.
I would love if you made it to the end of this podcast or YouTube video for you to tell us something good that happened to you in this past month, week, or even the day. Hit us in the comments on YouTube. And I just discovered on Spotify. Give us a comment on Spotify. Tell us something good. Anything about your life. If you platinumed a video game and you really, really like it. Yeah, I think that's a lovely way.
Positivity.
A lovely way to start an episode like we were supposed to do, but still a lovely way to end the episode. So thank you so much for watching The Dan Good Show. As always, we will catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.